think that the major crux of the failure of the Democratic establishment's view of the world was that they just decided to ignore the pain and suffering of American people through inflation. They tried to gaslight the American people, saying inflation's not bad, the economy is good, without any recognition that when prices went up, they did not come down. They just stayed up, and they may have gone up slower eventually, but they were still going up. And they put the entire election through the prism of abortion. And so this lecturing of the men was, you've got to protect the women in your lives against these evil people who want to take away their bodily autonomy. And even the women were like, well, that doesn't really matter if I can't feed my family.
Well, and it was on the ballot,
thing, right?
In a lot of states,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but that's the other thing. I mean, there's sort of question begging going on here. The assumption being that men are responsible for this, and women rejected wholly the Trump campaign, but they didn't.
Right.
Like, yeah. If the exit polling is at all accurate, and it's not going to be affected too terribly when all the votes are counted in the West, women voters, moved in the Republican direction.
Yes.
The only women who moved towards Democrats were college-educated white women.
Right.
Which was the entirety of this campaign was dedicated to appealing to that cohort. And it didn't, I mean, it worked. It generated a little bit of traction in that demographic, but at the expense of every other demographic. And just looking at the numbers, there just aren't enough college-educated white women to make up a national coalition.
That is not a governing majority.
No.